Yeah, who you are.
For what crime?
What you're doing.
What crime am I being detained for?
I'm investigating.
That's not a crime. What crime?
Investigating.
Ma'am, what
You have
crime?
some ID with you.
No, ma'am. What crime? What crime am I being suspected of?
Right now, I don't know.
Exactly. So there's
but
no reason to
detain.
detain.
Vehicles and you're taking pictures and you're inside taking pictures of
all legal activities, ma'am.
What's that?
They're all legal activities.
Can I ask why?
Welcome back to the channel, everyone, and buckle up, because what starts as a simple photo shoot outside a post office quickly spirals into a full-blown constitutional showdown. A citizen journalist exercises his First Amendment right to film in public, but the police? They see something else entirely. Within minutes, what should be a calm encounter turns into an unlawful detention, questionable demands for ID, and a jaw-dropping misunderstanding of the law. Today, we'll break down every move, every misstep, and every right invoked, and by the end, you'll see exactly how knowing your rights can change everything. So, stay with us, because this one gets heated.
Taking pictures of them.
I didn't go in there to take pictures of them. I went in there just to get pictures of the inside of the post office, and I grabbed the passport application while I was in there.
Okay, why are you taking pictures of the inside of the post office?
It's part of what I'm working on.
Okay, is that
I'm working on it. Yeah, right now it is. I'm working on a story on the post office. It'll be online, and I'm hoping in about a week, whoever picks it up. You can just Google Claremore Post Office, and it'll come up.
That's fair, but you're making everybody really uncomfortable, and now you're not wanting to talk to me. They're telling me you're looking in cars, so I'm going to find out what's going on. I have a reason to find out.
They're going to tell you that so they can get you out here.
That's great.
I've never been looking in any cars.
Good, then you can be on your way and do what you're doing. But I have a job to do.
I understand that.
It's not to give you a hard time.
But I also have a job to do, and I have things to do. I don't have time to waste around here. I'm on my last pass, and then I'm out. I've already explained to them what I'm doing.
Okay. You explained to who?
3 different people.
Okay, who are the 3 people?
I don't know who they are. I didn't have one name. One lady said her name was Trish.
This is where the tension begins to simmer. Notice how the officer struggles to articulate a crime, yet continues to detain the man anyway. This is a critical legal red flag. Under the Fourth Amendment, an officer must have reasonable, articulable suspicion that a crime is being committed before detaining someone. Looking in vehicles isn't a crime, and neither is taking photos of public property. What we're witnessing here is a textbook case of overreach wrapped in uncertainty. Viewers, what would you do in this moment? Stay silent, comply, or stand firm on your rights? Drop your thoughts below.
It's the post office calling. They have an issue with you.
I understand that, but I don't.
Reason to be here.
I don't care about their issue. This is a First Amendment protected activity. If they're uneasy, I'm sorry. I told them what I was doing.
Okay.
It doesn't get any simpler.
Uneasy. When you walk away from me, you don't want to talk to me. I'm here for a valid reason. I'm here for a legal reason.
I'm not trying to be. I know. I'm not trying to be rude, but I don't have to talk to you, ma'am, and I don't want to. I have no, ma'am. I don't.
For a complaint, and you were in there, and they called me. Were you the one that was in there?
Yes, I went inside. That doesn't matter. It's a public place. It's perfectly legal.
And so you're okay with the fact that you made everybody very uncomfortable.
Yeah, actually I am, because I told them there's nothing nefarious going on. It doesn't matter.
Now, how am I supposed to know that? Now just look at it from my point of view. I'm out here. I get a call about a guy, and it's okay that you're recording. That's fine. That happens to us all the time. I'm recording too, so we're good to go.
The man's refusal to show ID, though perfectly lawful, is actually making the officer more suspicious. It's a psychological loop that happens all too often. Officers equate silence with guilt, when in fact, silence is a citizen's strongest protection. And remember, in states without stop and identify laws, you are not required to provide ID unless you're lawfully detained. Yet, how often do we see this rule ignored in real time? The officer's frustration here speaks volumes about training gaps, and why public accountability videos like this matter so much.
So
that's hearsay. I was not looking in any vehicles.
Okay.
I wasn't even close enough to look in any vehicles.
I know that when I get here, you walk away from me. You don't want to talk to me. No. You don't want to tell me who you are. Makes me very suspicious of you.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry.
Okay. I need to see some ID from you.
No, ma'am. This is not a stop and ID state. Am I free to go?
No, you are not. I told you I'm detaining you until I find out what's going on here.
Okay, but you didn't tell me what crime. What crime do you suspect me of?
That's what I'm trying to find out. If you're looking in cars,
Ma'am,
that makes me very suspicious.
In order to detain somebody, you have to have reasonable, articulable suspicion that a crime has been committed.
As soon as the supervisor gets here, we'll talk to the post office, the complaint. We'll find out their side of the story as well. Until I find out what's going on, I'm doing an investigation now, and you're staying put.
And what is your name and badge number?
You give me your name, I'll give you mine.
No, ma'am.
I
understand that. I'm not a public official. You are duty bound to identify yourself. You are. So what is your name and badge number?
This is where the balance of power truly flips. The officer demands ID from the citizen, but when he asks for hers, she refuses. Think about that for a second. Public servants are legally required to identify themselves when asked during an encounter. It's about transparency, trust, and accountability. By refusing, she not only violates policy but undermines the very foundation of public trust. This moment perfectly captures the hypocrisy many auditors expose. Those enforcing the law should never be the ones breaking it. Hypocrisy on display, folks, clear as day.
Okay, if you're not going to identify yourself to me, then
what?
you're not going to detain me, and I'm going to be on my way because you're not an officer in my eyes.
I'm on the north side of the office.
So, what is your name and badge number? And what crime do you suspect me of committing?
I'm investigating what you do.
That's not a crime. What crime do you suspect me of committing?
Go round and round, but...
Okay, well... What is your name and badge number?
The other part of this.
I don't have to stay here.
What's going on? You are going to stay here. I don't know what's going on.
That doesn't matter.
I have complaints that you're looking in vehicles. Now I get here, and you're on the sidewalk, and you're taking pictures, and you're recording, and I'm good with that. I don't care.
But you won't tell me your name.
My issue is you were in there.
That doesn't matter. If you don't care, then why won't you tell me what your name and badge number is?
No, I care because you were in there causing a disturbance.
I wasn't causing a disturbance.
You were because they called.
That's not my problem.
It is now because you're here.
How are we doing, sir?
Oh, I've had better days. You?
What's going on?
Ask her. She thinks she's going to detain me.
You are staying here.
At this point, the situation has fully escalated, not because of the man's actions, but because of egos colliding with accountability. Multiple officers arrive, each echoing the same baseless claims about disturbance and suspicion. Yet, not one can cite a statute being violated. The camera becomes his shield, and every second of footage is his protection. Notice his composure, calm voice, steady tone, unwavering confidence. This is what knowing your rights looks like in practice, not confrontation, but clarity. And that's often what turns an unlawful detention into a teachable moment.
Why are we here?
I'm taking pictures. That's it.
Okay. Why are we taking pictures?
I'm working on a story on the post office.
Okay. Where's your firearm at?
What makes you think I'm carrying it?
Because you have a holster on your back.
It's empty.
Okay. Well, I'm asking, is it on your person?
No, sir.
Okay. All right. Do you have any ID on you?
No, sir.
Okay. What's your name, partner?
I'm not going to give it.
Okay.
Am I free to go?
No, not right yet.
What crime do you suspect me of committing?
Okay, well, I'm trying to figure that out.
I understand that. You have to have reasonable, articulable suspicion, sir.
I gave you that. You were inside taking pictures. You're looking in cars, and you're taking pictures of the
I'm not looking in cars, and there's no proof of that. And it doesn't matter. I can take pictures of everything.
If there is no proof of that, you will be free to leave.
Okay, what is your name and badge number, officer?
I told you, you give me your name, I'll give you mine.
Is that what you tell the judge when he asks? What is your name and badge number, ma'am? Keep smirking. This is going to be very bad for your department. What is your?
I'm Sergeant Buck with the Claremore Police Department.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
What is your name and badge number, ma'am? No, he didn't give me yours. I want.
When you think it can't get worse, it does. Out of nowhere, the sergeant introduces a completely unrelated accusation: drinking. No evidence, no smell of alcohol, just a random bottle nearby. This tactic, shifting the narrative to justify continued detention, is one of the oldest in the book. It's what auditors call the fishing expedition. Instead of admitting the stop was unjustified, they dig for any reason to extend it. But watch closely, the man refuses the test, calmly asserting his rights. This is restraint under pressure, and it exposes exactly how far some officers will reach to avoid admitting.
I see an alcohol bottle laying right here on the ground, so I'm asking you, have you been drinking?
Take it up, fingerprint it. What,
I am asking you a question.
and I'm refusing to answer. What is your name and badge, or what is her name and
Now
badge
I'm
number?
detaining you because I want to make sure you're not intoxicated in public.
What a bunch of bullshit. What is your name and badge number?
I believe I already told you.
What is her name and badge number?
I'm talking to you right now. All right. We're
Well,
talking
I'm
about-
clamming up. What is your name and badge
I wanna make
number?
sure you haven't been drinking. I want to make sure you haven't been drinking.
Please
Come
give me
here.
a little space.
Come here. Come here.
I'm creating
I'm going to
space.
check your eyes to make sure that you haven't been drinking.
No, sir, you're not.
Yes, sir, I am.
No, sir, you're not.
Yes, sir, I am.
No, you're not.
Do me a favor. Keep that right there. I don't care. Keep that right there. See the tip of this pen? How much you had to drink today? How much have you had to drink today?
I don't drink.
See the tip of this pen? I want to make sure that you're safe to do this.
I don't consent to field sobriety tests. Especially when there's no.
Where you're standing, there's an alcohol bottle.
When she stopped me, I was down there.
Whenever I showed up, you were standing right there.
Congratulations. See where her car's parked? That's where she stopped me.
Okay. All right.
Which is, I don't know. What's that? About 60, 70 feet away from that? So what is your name and badge number, ma'am, last time?
Make it the last.
Okay. Well, I'll call the chief.
Here's the deal. Whenever I make sure that you haven't been looking into cars and doing stuff like that, if I can establish that, you're on your way.
Yeah, do what you got to do then.
All right then. Do me a favor, sir. Don't put your hands in your pockets, okay?
Your hands are in yours.
Listen to me, all right? You've got a holster on. I don't know if you have a gun or not. If you keep your hands out of your pockets, everything is fine.
Hey, I've told you I'm not armed.
Well, okay, here's the deal. You're not really acting rationally at the moment, all right?
Standing up for my rights is not being
We're not
rational.
gonna cause you any problems. Somebody called us.
I understand that. And she won't even identify herself.
Logic enters the room. The senior officer listens, evaluates, and recognizes the obvious: no crime, no victim, no violation. This simple act of listening turns the entire encounter around. The citizen explains Poster 7, an actual federal policy permitting photography on postal property, and even cites the 2010 Homeland Security memo reaffirming that right. What began as hostility transforms into education. This is the power of knowledge, folks. Not yelling, not aggression, just facts, calm delivery, and the confidence that comes from knowing the law better than the enforcers themselves. Here it is, another real-world example of why understanding your rights is non-negotiable. The man was never charged, never cited, and ultimately proven right. Yet, the damage, the intimidation, the wasted time, all stem from a lack of training and respect for constitutional boundaries. These encounters remind us that accountability doesn't start in a courtroom, it starts with a camera, a calm voice, and a citizen who knows the law. If you found this breakdown as revealing as we did, hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments.